wabarakatuh. Hi guys, welcome back again with me, Lintang. I have another review for today. I want to review the article that I have read. Let's go. Before I review, I want to ask you guys, are you afraid when you speak English? Maybe some of you who watch this answer yes or maybe no. However, I'm personally still afraid to speak English, especially in public. Well, there are several challenges that you face in speaking English, as I will review today. I will review 10 articles that I have read about speaking challenges. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Lintang Dwi Maharani. I'm 4th semester in Syarif Hidayatullah, Jakarta, majoring English Education Department. My student ID number is 070. The first article, the title is Speaking Problems in English and Solutions, Scrutinizing Students' Perspective. This article written by Ifat Jahan Sukhona and Sadia Afrin Sorna. The purpose is to identify and analyze the speaking problems encountered by students in English language learning and recommendation to address these challenges with a specific focus on the perspective of the student themselves. The result is speaking problems reveals that the students suffer from various hurdles while speaking in class because of this anxiety. With a poor English background, they lack self-confidence and lack the motivation to use English. Sometimes eye contact with classmates can make of them nervous during speaking in English. Second article, the title is Challenges and Strategies in Teaching Speaking Skill to Yemeni EFL Learners at Eden University, a case study. The article was written by Abdul Bari Mahbub Ahmed Al-Hassani and Abdul Karim Fadil Mahmud Qaid. The purpose of the article appears to be to provide insight into the challenges faced by Yemeni EFL learners in developing their speaking skill and to offer practical strategies and recommendations for teachers at Eden University to improve the teaching and learning of speaking in English as a foreign language. The result is the majority of the learners felt that if they try to speak, they might make mistakes and the other students laugh at them in the classroom. Teachers of English speaking skills must adhere to new methods and techniques in teaching English speaking skill. The third article, the title is Exploring Challenges of Major English Students Toward Learning English Speaking Skill Online During COVID-19 Pandemic and Some Suggested Solutions. The article written by Tuyen Nguyen Chao Beach and Andrew Lian. The purpose of the article is to contribute to the understanding of the challenges faced by major English students in learning English speaking skill online during the COVID-19 pandemic, and aims to provide guidance and support to both students and educators in navigating the unique challenges of online language learning and fostering effective speaking skill development in the virtual environment. The result is the learners were not very satisfied with the online training system and had various difficulties in English speaking classes when conducting online learning. The barriers of learners were explored. These were not out of the range of technological techniques, internet connection, and special characteristics of speaking skill. Therefore, the possible solutions suggested were not excluded from conducting from more PBL or project-based learning and video conference to improve learning English speaking skills. The fourth article, the title is Challenges Faced by Bachelor Level Students While Speaking English. The writer is Gambir Bahadur Chand. The purpose of the article is to analyze and present the challenges bachelor level students encounter when speaking English, aiming foster a better understanding of the difficulties and promote effective measures to enhance English speaking skills. The result is the overview of the mother tongue as the problem of speaking. Also started that lack of confidence, vocabulary, and the inability of using grammatical patterns in an appropriate situation as the most common problems for speaking for EFL learners. Also, they feel quite uncomfortable in front of the class because of fear of mistake they may commit and their friends may laugh at them. The fifth article, the title is Challenges Speaking Classroom Among Non-English Majors. The writer of this article is Lintang Dwi Maharani. The purpose of the article is to investigate and examine the specific challenges that non-English major students faced in speaking classroom. The article aims to provide insight into the difficulties encountered by the students and shed light on the factors that hinder their speaking skill development. The result is, most students agree that they encounter some problems such as poor grammar, pronunciation, not being able to arrange ideas logically, and lack sentence formation skill. Most of students' speaking performance seems unnatural since they forgot the structure and vocabulary when they spoke. The sixth article, the title is Speaking Challenges that Encounters Second and Third Year EFL University Students, and the writer is Farah Saleh Al-Esaifer and Hisam Muhammad Al-Naib Al-Syarif. The purpose of the article is to explore and examine the specific speaking challenges encountered by second and third year English as a foreign language university student. The article aims to provide insight into the difficulties faced by the student in their English speaking skill development. The result is, there are speaking difficulties which are mother tongue influence and linguistic difficulties like lack of vocabulary and sentence structure. The difficulties encountered by the second and third year students which were observed in the classroom. Seventh article, the title is Speaking Skill Challenges Encountered by Indonesian EFL Learners. This article written by Bambang Widi Pratolo, Ahmad Fauzan Habibi, and Agus Tiawan. The purpose of the article is to investigate and explore the specific challenges faced by Indonesian English as a foreign language learner in developing their speaking skills. The article likely aims to provide insight into the difficulties encountered by this learner and shed light on the factors that hinder their speaking proficiency. The result is vocabulary, pronunciation is one of the factors that complicate them to speak English. Also, grammar always difficult to speak English because of the terms of sentence structure. They worry that people might misunderstand on their speech and the last fluency and the effect of the mother tongue. The eighth article is, the title is Speaking Interaction Problems Among Indonesian EFL Students. This article written by Nurul Fahrunisa and Nuraini. The purpose of the article is to provide a deeper understanding of the speaking interaction problem faced by Indonesian EFL students. Also, to analyze the implication of this problem on student speaking proficiency and overall communication skills. The result is most students have problems in pronunciation, vocabulary, and lack of self-confidence. All of the problems make students unable to perform properly in the classroom interaction. Those problems led students to have difficulty in entering the world and couldn't express their ideas. The ninth article, the title is The Introvert Personality and Speaking Challenges, the Case of Indonesian EFL Students Teacher. This article written by Dian Erlina, Rendo Alesta Pratama, Leni Marzulina, Muhammad Hollandia Herizal, and Kasinyo Harto. The purpose of the article is to investigate and examine the specific speaking challenges faced by Indonesian English as a foreign language, student-teacher who possess introvert personality. The article aims to provide insights into the difficulties encountered by these individuals in developing their speaking skill in educational contexts. The result is introvert students are the same as other students whose problem with language components such as vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and fluency. The second challenge faced by introvert students was the psychology of students, such as self-confidence and nervousness. The last challenge faced by introvert students was the learning environment. Such a student felt afraid to talk to lecturer. When introvert students feel uncomfortable with the lecture, it can influence their learning process. There is a potential to make the students not want to get involved in the activities in the class. The last article. The title is Unpacking the Opportunities and Challenges and Learning Speaking Online During COVID-19 Outbreak, a case study of Indonesian EFL college student. The writer of this article are Putri Rizky Syafrayani, Firman Ginting, Yeni Hasnah, and Mandra Saragih. The purpose of the article is to explore and examine the specific opportunities and challenges faced by Indonesian English as a foreign language or EFL college student in learning speaking skills online during the COVID-19 outbreak. The result is, during the virtual process, students felt less nervous to speak. They felt a sense of confidence to express their ideas compared to conventional learning system. The opportunities and challenges of speaking classes via online platforms. From student perspective, the present students show the result of obstacles for learners such as information overload disorder, technical problems on the online social platform used for learning, and internet connection issues, as well as the lack of support of learning environment and interaction between student and lecturers. So, the correlation among the 10 articles is the first one as speaking challenges. The article describes and outline various speaking challenges that individuals commonly encounter. Speaking challenges faced by English language learners such as difficulties with pronunciation, vocabulary, and then grammar, fluency, mother tongue, or limited speaking opportunities. And the article may explore the students' perspective and experience regarding speaking challenges. Second one is psychological aspect. The article explores the psychological aspect related to speaking challenges such as performance anxiety, self-esteem issues, fear of judgment, or the impact of the negative experience. This may offer insight into managing the psychological factors to improve speaking skill. And the last is strategies for addressing speaking challenges. The article offers strategies, techniques, or tips for overcoming specific speaking challenges. This can include exercising for improving articulation or fluency, relaxation technique to reduce anxiety, speech therapy method, or suggestion for building confidence and public speaking skill. So, I think that's all for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you later. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.